In today's world, being an average man is considered a disability, and therefore you're in to the social sanctions of modern life. Greetings, harbingers. Welcome to Iliaster, PewDiePie's favorite channel, your realm of personal development, stoicism, and cyber alchemy. Someone is doing something back there. That's great. Progress. Awesome. So, please subscribe to the channel, give the thumbs up, help a brother out, activate the notification bell so you know when I release new videos, which is every Thursday at noon Eastern time. So, let's go to the video. The social sanctions of modern life. Am I the only one who's realizing that? Of course I'm not the only one. That would be stupid and presumptuous of me, but we were born in a world that seems to be slightly collapsing. A place where everything flows, but nothing holds. Where your value is judged by how well you can swim in waters that were designed for you to drown. I can't say it's your fault, it's my fault, it's our fault, but it is our responsibility. And what to do about it. In his work Liquid Modernity by Zygmunt Bauman, he describes a world where all structures are doomed to melt before they can even be trusted. So it's a dangerous paradox out there for us to try to solve and understand. Look at the scenario behind me, by the way. Funny place, like isolated, there's no one here. I came here to record the other day and there was like this guy with these two dangerous dogs, so yeah, I better not approach. Anyway, I digress. Jobs no longer offer stability, relationships are all about swiping away, and beliefs are changing like we are changing our clothes on a daily basis. We are being told we are free, but freedom without structure just places you adrift in space, you know? And if you're still crave for values, for foundations, for traditions, you might be seen as rigid or even oppressive. We're living in a world that is punishing depth and rewarding surface. It seems that the deeper you root, the more alien you become toward this freakness that's today's world. How to prevent this dissolving of the self? Carl Jung said, and I quote, "The man who is not grounded in the self is like a leaf blowing in the wind of mass opinion." And this is what many of us have become, right? People have become profiles and souls have become statistics. So this is all about one of the core themes of this channel. Seek the truth with your utmost intention and honesty, and try to craft your very own philosopher's stone, your very own Iliaster, so you have the power to design your own universe and live on your terms. I think Ozzy Osbourne, who has recently passed away, and as I'm a huge fan of the Sabbath and all, and may his soul be with God, and I do believe that, I think he was the one who said, "I don't want to change the world, I just don't want that the world change me." And I will go beyond on his reflection. I will say that I don't want to change the world, nor do I want the world to change me. I want to have my own world on my own terms. That's deep and that's bold. I like to say that it's already costing you everything, but you have to choose which everything. The everything that puts you in a coma state of unawareness, that keeps you in bed, depressed, and you can't explain what's going on because you are so drowned in scrolling, in dopamine sources, in pornography, all that crap that's destroying your brain, and you think it's fine, you think that's okay, that's normal, but I tell you, it's not. It's costing you everything. I'm not here to tell you how you're supposed to live your life. You're a free individual, you do whatever you want, but if you follow this channel, you should know that I strongly advocate against these things. I combat it, I fight it, and I want to help other men, other people to become the best version of themselves. So, on the other hand, success and overcoming all of this will also cost you everything. It may even cost your sanity. The difference is that one path offers you just ruin and oblivion, and the other one, and I gotta be honest, might offer you rewards and success that one could never imagine. So it's like unveiling a black swan of bountifulness. Even though the black swan is a paradox, and even if you put all of your effort with no evidence that such success will ever materialize, still I encourage you to push forward, as I'm doing. I'm trying to do my best with all that, even though I've no material evidence that what I'm doing will ever work. Anyway, it's gonna cost me everything, whichever path I choose. As Jordan Peterson says, pick up the heaviest thing that you can bear and carry it out. I think that something along those lines, right? I'm a huge fan of Jordan Peterson. He's absolutely right, you know. So take this burden and carry it with you, and little by little it's gonna become less cumbersome, and you're gonna see the rewardings in the very journey. It's complicated to explain that, but when you are in a flow of discipline and you're no longer a victim of these cheap dopamine sources, you're gonna find out that you're capable of doing anything if you apply consistency and intent to it. So having a clear direction to put this effort in, it's totally worth it. What I'm offering here is something I call the silent rebellion. You don't need to show the world what you are doing. Actually, the rebellion, that's the purpose of the name. It happens in silence. That's the whole point of it. You're gonna be there grinding yourself into becoming, and I say that with no exaggeration, becoming the ultimate form of life. And that means a society of men and women that has the ability to reshape entire civilizations into a very paragon of perfection, or at least the very attempt to it, with a strong intention in one's heart, could truly reshape this befallen of the civilization, this crash, you know. That's my intention with this channel. So that means you need to confront yourself first, your shadow, overcome it in order to walk this path to become the ultimate form of life and reshape yourself, your surroundings, and the very civilization into something closest as possible to an utopia. And I do believe that's possible. We have the right mentality for that. We have the resources, we have the capabilities. Some of us, a few of us, is needed to drive significant changes in this world, and that's how it's always been. Do not give in to the social sanctions of this modern life. Instead, understand them and use them as fuel to overcome them and make this reality bend to your purpose. If you like this message, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think, and see you in the next video. El Psy Conguru.